What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Black Panther Royal Talon Fighter set from Black Panther, and I apologize if there's any swear words in the music in the background. I have the Black Panther album playing, so I apologize if there's a few swear words in it. This is a family-friendly channel. I don't swear on this channel. I don't swear on this channel, but sometimes there's some video or something like a stop motion where Tony Stark, in my Why is Gamora video, Tony Stark says a bad word, and in this music in the background there might be some bad words. I'm just clarifying that. This is a family-friendly channel. It's just there might be some music sometimes that has some inappropriate language. But let's get into this review. So we're gonna look at the minifigures first. First up we have Claw here, and he's great. I absolutely love this figure of Claw. I think he's fantastic. I think that the resemblance to the character played by Andy Serkis is phenomenal, and it's just great. I just love it. Like the loincloth there. No, okay, sorry. That's just sorry. Actually, getting into the actual minifigure of Claw. I actually do think this minifigure looks pretty good. I'm disappointed they went with plain black legs, but the torso print is very accurate to Claw's outfit in the film. I love getting this hairpiece in black. I only had it in dark brown from Jacob Kowalski before. Love his face print. I think it looks a lot like Andy Serkis. Pretty good. He's great. And the gun is horrible, though, or his arm that he gets from after Ultron chops his arm off in Age of Ultron. It's horrible. It's like this gauntlet piece with a lightning zap. I like the lightning piece. I can use it for Thor, but man, this is horrible for his. In terms of accuracy, this looks horrible. It's like nothing like his arm. But that's it for Claw, really. He's a really cool minifigure. So, next up we have Nakia, or Nakia, however they pronounce it in the film. She has these great, like, disc pieces, which I believe also come in the Infinity War Corvus Glaive Thresher Tech set, and you get a spare in this set, so they're pretty cool. I hope they make them more colors, like in gold or something in the future. I like the torso print, the minifigure in the Rhino Face-Off set, which I got a lot earlier in the year. Okoye has this torso, like, with an orange design, so nice to get more Dora Milaje costume prints, so I can have more Dora Milaje soldiers. Her face print's pretty good. I like getting more reddish-brown female face prints. Very useful. Plain dark brown legs, which is quite disappointing, but I don't think plain dark brown legs are too common, but plain black are, like, super common. And she has this great hairpiece, which some people say works pretty good for T'Challa in Infinity War, which it looks pretty good for him. I don't have, like, a face with a mustache for T'Challa or, like, a beard, so I just have to use, like, a plain face, like one of those First Order soldiers. But, yeah, Nakia's a pretty cool minifigure, once again. Next up, we have Killmonger. And I'm actually working on a custom Killmonger, by the way, like a custom one. This is the first minifigure I'm ever painting, so I'm very excited to see how that turns out. But I gave him this missile thing, or they gave him this missile thing, and it's really lame. No one cares. It's got a flick fire missile. You can shoot it. Flick fire missiles are kind of classic. But he's got this really nice torso print, which is very accurate to his jacket. He has these pocket legs, which also come in the City starter sets from this year. And he has this great rubber mask, which is from earlier in the movie, where he's like, I'm going to take that. And then Claw's like, what, is that made of vibranium too? And he's like, nah, I'm just feeling it. That's why Killmonger is my favorite MCU villain. You can see under there, he's got the Shocker face, or the face that comes on a lot of the First Order soldiers from Star Wars. And it's a very common face, very disappointed they used it, but we have the Falcon face from Infinity War now, so we can use that for Killmonger. It's nice to get more of this face print, though, because you can make more Wakandan soldiers and more characters, more diverse characters with those face prints. And our last figure is Black Panther, and this is different from the Rhino Face-Off one, which had a blue vibranium charged design. I like this one. It has a unique printing. I didn't notice this, but it has a little bit of texture under the printing on the torso. So, if you will focus, in certain lights, you can kind of see it. There's a little bit of texture underneath the silver printing, but very accurate printing from what I can tell. And for some reason, they gave him the eyes showing through instead of the lens, which is kind of weird, and not entirely accurate, but it's a kind of cool design. I believe they also used this in the Corvus Glaive Thresher attack. This set and the Corvus Glaive Thresher attack have a lot of pieces in common. But plain black legs, plain black arms, and he's got the earpiece. So yeah, he's a pretty accurate figure except for the lenses and just plain black legs. Lego, seriously, you had to give him plain black legs. And I thought that you could give him, to make better arms for him, you could give him these arms from like a Rockstar figure from like a while ago. Um, where's the other one? I had two of them. But you can give him these arms from like a Rockstar figure from a while ago. And they kind of just look like a jacket, but I think it works pretty good. I got this inspiration from Akash Lego Productions, that stop motion creator, because he made the Black Panther TV spot in Lego, and he used these arms on him, and they're kind of cool. I like them. There's another arm choice which I thought of, but I forgot what it was. You could also use the Percival Graves arm print if you want. I think that one works pretty well as well, but I'm going to use these ones. So that's it for T'Challa. Now we're going to move into the set build, the Royal Talon Fighter, and weirdly enough, there's very little to cover here. In terms of the build, like the figures, there's a lot to cover, but the build is quite simple, actually. There's not a lot going on, so you got this nice black design. It took a long time to get these blade wings on. I can't even express how long it took me to get these on, but it adds for a nice aerodynamic design. Oh geez, the music's getting all swear wordy. I'm gonna have to change the track. Sorry guys. There we go. I've changed the track. Yeah, there's way too much swearing in that one. And I don't want swear words on my channel. But, as you can see, those are stickers, and they're very complicated to put on. They were very hard to put on. But I got them on, and they aren't entirely lined up properly, but it adds for a nice design on the vehicle. You can see these, which when you put it down, they kind of lift it off the ground, so that's cool. It's got these flaps on the back, these little groove pieces, more stickers on these shield pieces to add more detail to the design of the build. You have this little jail, which is kind of a lame build. Like, the only indication of a jail is that there's a bar thing back there. Like a fence piece in gray, which is actually not that common from what I know. And you can fit both minifigures if you take Killmonger's hat off and he's bald. And if you get, Claw and you put his hands up in the air. Claw, put your hands up in the air. But, yeah, if you put his hands up in the air and you stick him down in there, then they can both fit in. It won't close all the way because of Claw's hair. If you want to make him bald, then I think it would close. But, and then you just have the cockpit on the front with another sticker design. And the weird thing is, like, they have this weird space in the back there, as you can see. And you'd think it's because you got the two bad guys and you got the two good guys. You got Nakia and T'Challa. So you can fit, oh, by the way, there's a little purple sticker panel in there. And you have this dark tan seat design. So you think it would be there to fit two minifigures. But it's not. You're just supposed to put one, I guess T'Challa, even though Agent Ross, played by Martin Freeman, Bilbo Baggins, played him in the movie. Bilbo Baggins. But you think it would be like, oh, there's a little spot in the back for Nakia. But it's not. Like, if you put her in the back, like I'll show you, you can put her in. But even if you put her in the back, the thing won't close because her hair is too big. So it's like, why is there this awkward space showing in the back? Like, they should have covered that up, in my opinion. But, yeah, that's really it for the build and the minifigures. And, like I say, there's not a lot to cover in terms of the build. But, let's put Nakia's hair back on. There's something is unbalanced about it. Oh, no, this piece fell off. There's these little pieces on the bottom, which I don't even know why they're there. But I guess we're gonna discuss the ratings now, and this is a hard set to rate. I like the build quite a bit. There's some disappointments and flaws with it. Like, you can't even tell this is a jail other than the bar piece in the back, and you can't tell that like you'd think this is for a two-seater, but it's not. Other than that, the build's pretty small actually, and there's not a lot of play features. Oh, by the way, there is stud shooters in the bottom. But other than that, there's not a lot of features, other than the fact you can put Killmonger and Claw in there if you even want to count that a play feature. Or if you even want to count that as a play feature. But, moving on to the ratings, I'd give this set a B. I think it's really good. The minifigure's really good, other than Claw's arm, which is terrible in terms of accuracy. I do like the pieces that you get with it, though. And, Killmonger's face is really lame, but T'Challa's good to get in that suit, even though you can also get him in Infinity War. And Nakia's a great minifigure, so I'm going to give it a B. The build has some flaws, and the minifigures are great. But yeah, I'd give this set a B overall. So, yeah, you guys let me know what you think of the set and what you thought of my review in the comments as well. And I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.